Good morning, class. Today we'll be looking at the area of a sector. Before I begin, I want to define what a sector is. A sector is essentially a piece of a circle that is created by two radii and a piece of the circumference. So a sector is a piece or part of a circle that is created by two radii and a piece of the circumference of the circle. Now, I want to demonstrate quickly how to derive a formula that we can use when our central angle is in degrees. Now, as you can see, we have a circle here, and the area of the circle is 100 centimeter squared. Now, the question says, calculate the area of the shaded region. Looking at the diagram, it is easy for us to see that the area of the shaded region is 25 centimeters squared. Now, how did I come to that conclusion? As you can see, the shaded region is actually a quarter of the circle. Now, if the area of the whole circle is 100 centimeters squared, then the shaded region is 1/4 times the area of the whole circle, which is actually 25 centimeters squared. Now, there is something interesting here. We can use the relationship between the central angle and the complete revolution, which is 360 degrees, to get a fraction that has a value of 1/4. Now, as you can see here, this angle is actually 90 degrees. So 90 degrees. And the complete revolution that gives us our circle is 360 degrees. Now, the value of this fraction is 1/4, because 90 into itself is 1, 90 into 360 is 4. So if I know this angle, I can create the same fraction that I have here and multiply all of this fraction by the area of the circle. And we would still get the same value of 25 centimeters squared. Now, let us derive the formula. 90 degrees is actually what we would call the central angle. And the central angle is the angle that comes from the center whose sides touch the circle. Remember, guys, the adjective central comes from the word center. So the central angle, it comes from the center of the circle, and the sides of your angle touches the circle. Now, in math and science, a symbol that is used for an angle is a Greek letter known as theta. (360 degrees). Now, 100 centimeters squared represents the area of the whole circle. Based on the question, it's the area of the whole circle. Now, instead of writing this value for our formula, we would use the formula for the area of a circle, which is pi r squared. So this is the formula we'll be using to calculate the area of a sector. Let us look at one example using the formula. All right, we have a sector, a minor sector. The central angle is 20 degrees and our radius is 5 centimeters. I know that the 5 looks illegible, but it is 5. Okay. Now here is our formula. A is equal to theta over 360 degrees times pi r squared. But to make this process simple, I'm going to make a slight change to the formula. I'm going to say A is equal to theta times pi r squared over 360 degrees. All right. Let's continue. So A, which is the area of the sector, is equal to theta, which is 20 degrees, times pi. And we're going to choose pi to be 3.14. And our radius is 5 centimeters. So that is 5 squared. All right. All over 360 degrees. So 20 degrees times 3.14 and 5 squared is 25 over 360 degrees. Let me find what this would multiply to give us. All right. So this would be 20 times 3.14 times 25. That is 1,570 divided by 360. Let's divide this number by 360. The area in this case is very small. That is equal to 4.36, approximately 4.36 centimeters squared. Now class, this circle is not drawn to scale, all right? But our actual answer is 4.36 centimeters squared. You may have to rewatch this video to have a good understanding of what took place just now.